Welcome to this evening's doubleheader of boys basketball here at the Triton Center. This is freshman basketball between the Southwest Trojans and the Notre Dame Academy Tritons. Hi everyone, I'm Joey Bonadonna. No commentary for the freshman game, but we will have commentary for the varsity game. Until then, enjoy freshmen. Getting ready for varsity action here at the Triton Center. Visiting Southwest Trojans coming into this one to take on the Notre Dame Academy Tritons. Hi, everyone. I'm Joey Bonadonna, and we're underway this evening. Southwest starting the ball as the visiting team. Danforth with it on the wing against Mitchell. He kicks it to Stieber. Stieber drive, pulls up, and gets the pull-up mid-ranger to drop. Triton's pushing up the pace. Danny Nennig inside. George Kress, nice reverse layup. George Kress just took over number 7 all-time in boys leading scorers with his 35-point outing against Sheboygan South on Friday. He's looking to chase down Colin Davis at number 6, who is 829. A deep three pulled up by David Danforth. Trojans taking a 5-2 lead early. Mitchell driving, can't get the Euro step to go. Tipped up, Crest hauls in the rebound. Danny Nennig for 3, got it to go. Danny Nennig ties it up on a 3 of his own. Exchanging baskets early are the Tritons and Trojans. Stieber for 3, that's off the mark. Hauled in by Keegan King, ball still loose, it's a 2-on-1. Nennig tried to receive the pass, but Stieber, nice transition defense to knock it away. Missed a 3-point basket there by Chris Mitchell. His first basket of the night. Team's second 3. And the Tritons take an 8-5 lead. Pass loose, and George Kress picking it up. One of the better defenders in the Fox River Classic Conference. Nennig with it, kicks it to Kress. Ball loose, and Trojans force a turnover. Another ball tipped in the air. Chris Mitchell, he passes it up to Nennig. Nennig can't get the transition layup to go. And an early foul is going to go against George Kress. There's a key to the game to beat the Tritons. It's to get the best players, their best players, in foul trouble early. George Kress high up there in fouls. He's fouled out a couple times this season. Stieber driving the lane, blocked by Gresh, out of bounds. They'll stay Trojan ball. Garrett Gresh leading this Triton squad in rebounds, assists, and blocks per game. Just sitting behind Chris Mitchell in points per game, and Szymanski flying up to the rim, puts it back off the inbound. That's an 8-7 lead for the Tritons, and Szymanski's first points of tonight. Crest dishes it to Gresh, and Garrett Gresh finishing that one, getting his first basket of the night. Tritons up 10-7 with 15 minutes and counting remaining in the first. Paletsky almost loses it there. Foster blocked, but not before a foul. There'll be 2 shots. This one looks like it might be going against Kress. Indeed it will. Daniel Hornacek coming to the scorer's table. Foster gets that one to fall. can't hit the second, so J.C. Foster will go 1 for 2 at the line. Chris Mitchell on transition. Can't get the bucket to go. Try to fight through some contact, no foul called. Foster pulls up for 3 off the mark, called in by Garrett Gresh. Chris Mitchell pushing up the pace. King with it down low. Driving, gets a man to fly, and Keegan King gets 2 points. He got Szymanski on the pump fake. And Keegan King with his first points of the night. All 5 Triton starters have scored a basket in the opening couple minutes. Stieber, a no-look pass to Pilecki. Pilecki gets it right back to Stieber. Daniel Dame Time Hornacek up on him. They'll double team him. Pilecki driving baseline, kicks it out to Danforth, and he stepped out of bounds. It'll be Triton ball. 12-8, the Tritons lead over the Southwest Trojans. The Tritons coming into this one 11-4, ranked number 6 in the D2 WIS Sports Net coaches poll. Southwest coming into this one 0-6, but they played everyone tight so far. Definitely not a team to overlook, as Daniel Hornacek called for a travel. Southwest calling a timeout early. Tritons are up 12-8 with 13:46 remaining in the first. Back from timeout, it'll be Trojan ball. No substitutions either for the Trojans. The Tritons rolling out a lineup of Nenig, Hornacek, Mitchell, King, and Gresh. All 5 Trojan starters still on the floor. Inbound goes to Stieber. Tritons playing some tight press defense. Danforth pulls up mid-range, can't drop it, and Garrett Gresh hauls in the rebound. Nenig kicks it to Mitchell, now to Hornacek. Stieber forcing a pickup there. Nenig with the dish inside to Gresh, give and go, couldn't get that one to go. Danny Nenig averaging 11.9 this season and a steal by Chris Mitchell. Gresh losing it, and the transition opportunity all for naught. First substitutions coming to the scorer's table for the Trojans. Number 22, Braden Schoonover Vivians. And on the other end, Connor Pilecki gets the putback on the offensive glass. 12-10 is our score. Timeout Notre Dame. 12:45 remaining. We'll keep it here. Last time out for the Tritons, they got a 30-point victory over Sheboygan South. As mentioned before, George Kress with his career high 35 points in that one. Garrett Gresh also with 11. Chris Mitchell with 8. Last time out for the Trojans, it was on Tuesday at Kaukauna. Kaukauna, very solid team down there in the Fox Valley. Southwest only losing by 8 in that one. Like we said, Trojans might be 0-6, but they've played their opponents very tight, no matter the quality so far to start their season. And they're playing the Tritons pretty tightly to start this one, 12-10. Tritons clinging to a 2-point lead. Gresh kicking it to Hornacek up top, and they'll look to set up their offense. Hornacek to Nenig. Mitchell on the wing. He'll drive. Trying to get some people to go up in the air. He does. Can't get the bucket to go. On the other end, we've got a foul. Schoonover Vivians tried to get the fast break layup, and a foul's going to go against Keegan King. That's his first, I believe, team's fourth. Trojans have yet to commit a foul. Tritons have 4. Schoonover Vivians knocking down the first. Second one goes. Hornacek driving, kicks it out to Nenig. Now to Warden inside, Gresh off the glass. Garrett Gresh, the St. Norbert College commit, has 4 points early on. Danforth, the step back jumper, rolls around, bounces around, and it stays a tie ball game. David Danforth has 5 early on. Tied at 14. Trojans holding in there with the 11-4 Tritons. Down low, Warden tried to kick it out to Gresh. It got tipped in. Here come the Trojans. Schoonover Vivians knocks it down from the charity stripe, and the Trojans have a lead in this one. Schoonover Vivians with 4 points early on. Warden with it up top, kicks it back to Hornacek. Hornacek with the feed inside to Warden, off the glass. Luke Warden, 2 points, and Tritons tie it up on that. 16-16 is the score with 10:40 and counting remaining in the first. Piletsky driving, looking for someone to pass it to. He gets it to Bizdaka. Stieber looking to make an opportunity. Kicks it to Schoonover Vivians and fights through the long arms of Luke Warden. He puts it in, and the Trojans reclaim the lead. Kick to Lawton. He'll drive out to Gresh for 3. Got it to go. Garrett Gresh hits a 3, and he's got 7 as the Tritons reclaim a lead. 19-18. Hard screen by Bizdaka. Danforth to Schoonover Vivians, back to Danforth. Driving on Lawton. A foul, and we'll get 2 shots. Foul's gonna go against Emmett Lawton. That's Triton's fifth foul of the game. Danforth good on the first. He's got 6. Isaiah Rush checking in. J.C. Foster will check in for Danforth after this free throw. And he'll hit it. He's up to 7, and he'll head to the bench. Trojans with a 20-19 lead over the Tritons. George Kress in foul trouble. He's on the bench. Hornacek driving baseline. Stepped on the line? No, it'll be a foul on the floor. That's the Trojans' first foul. It's going to go against 35 Isaiah Rush. Inbound goes to Gresh. The feed to Nenig. Over to Hornacek in the corner. Nice moves by Hornacek, gets it to Gresh. Nenig pulls up long-range 3 off the back iron. And here come the Trojans. Stieber Holds on to the ball, gets it to Poletsky in the corner. 3-point shot off the mark, gets his own offensive rebound. Shooting over Vivians, kicks it to Poletsky again. 3-point shot off the mark, hauled in by Hornacek. Warden. Southwest bench wanted to travel. Now we get a foul. Going to go against Owen Stieber. Timeout Notre Dame. George Kress will check in at the end of this timeout. Triton's down 20-19 to the Southwest Trojans. 8:40 remaining in the first. We'll be back after this timeout. Back from the timeout, it'll be Triton ball. Triton's roll a lineup of Gresh, Kress, Lawton, Warden, and Hornacek. Kick goes to Lawton, inside to Gresh. Cross-court pass, Hornacek. He'll shoot the three, bang! Daniel Hornacek hits the three, his first basket of the night. Tritons reclaim the lead, 22-20. Neither side really pulling away in this one. It's been a one-possession game throughout. A loose ball. Here comes Garrett Gresh. Kicks it to Kress. Back to Gresh. Inside, Warden. Working against, shooting over Vivians. No good. A rebound hauled in by Owen Stieber. Step back. Three. Stieber. Owen Stieber from downtown. He's got 5. And the Trojans take the lead back. Gresh for 3 off the back iron. A loose ball. And here come the Trojans, a 1-on-2. And a charge. Going against Braden shooting over Vivians. His first. Daniel Hornacek taking the charge on that one. Substitutions coming in. Chris Mitchell coming in for Luke Warden. Kick goes to Gresh. Now Lawton in the corner, back to Gresh. Hornacek driving to Gresh off the glass, gets it to roll in. Garrett Gresh. He's got 9 early on in this first half, excuse me. Tritons reclaiming the lead, 24-23. A lot of lead changes in this one. Stieber pulls up long range 3 off the mark. Mitchell hauling in the rebound, still loose. Hornacek picks it up. George Kress moving it around. Now Gresh inside, driving baseline. Got blocked. We'll have a jump ball. It'll be Notre Dame ball. .639 remaining in the first half. Tritons with a 1-point lead. Gresh with it up top, kick to Hornacek. Kress over to Lawton. He'll shoot the 3. Bang! Emmett Lawton, his first basket of the night. He's got 3, and the Tritons take a 4-point lead over the Southwest Trojans. Keegan King coming back to the scorer's table. George Kress tried to get up there and block it, but he'll get called for a foul. Szymanski off the back iron on that one. Keegan King coming on the floor. George Kress will take a seat. Szymanski off the back iron again, and the Tritons pushing it up. Kick to Mitchell, inside to King. King out to Gresh, a three-point shot off the mark. Rebounded by Danforth. Now over to Stieber. Foster trying to drive, he gets it to Stieber, a loose ball. Hornacek now, here comes Emmett Lawton off the glass. Emmett Lawton, 2 points on that one, a timeout called by Southwest. Tritons with a big run there. A big run considering how tight this one's been to start. They're up 29-23 with 5:38 remaining in the first. We'll take a timeout with the action. You're watching Triton Basketball on YouTube. .538 remaining in the first. Tritons up by 6, 29-23. Ethan Wall, a team checking in for the Tritons. The 6'3" sophomore. Danforth against Lawton, kicked to Bruley. Stieber. Hornacek forcing a pickup there inside to Szymanski. Ball lost. Gets tipped by King, and here comes Chris Mitchell coming out of the pile with it. Lawton for three. Bang! Emmett Lawton. He's got 8. His current career high is 11. He's got 8 already here in the first. And an offensive foul gonna go against Southwest. Going against Giovanni Szymanski. His first, team's 4th. Daniel Hornacek taking a seat on the bench. Danny Nenig checking back in for the Tritons. Lawton driving over to King, and an offensive foul. It'll go against King. Pushed off on that one. That's his second. Gresh checking in, and King will take a seat. 32-23, Tritons with the lead over the Trojans. Kick to Stieber, a long-range 3 off the mark. Hauled in by Mitchell. Kicks it to Wall, a team now over to Lawton. He can shoot the 3, not on that one. He had 2 already tonight, couldn't hit that one. Lead will stay where it is at 9. Stieber driving, and an defensive foul, excuse me. It'll go against Danny Nenig, his first. Team's 8th. Stieber good on that one. He's up to 6 for the Trojans. Good on the second. So Owen Stieber up to 7. Mitchell feeds it inside to Gresh and gets blocked. Gets his own offensive rebound. Kicks it to Wall a team. No good. Gets another offensive rebound. And finally a foul drawn by Wall a team. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. It'll go against number 20, Connor Piletsky, his first. Good on the first. Off on the second, but Garrett Gresh almost hauls in the offensive rebound. Piletsky hauls it in. Almost intercepting that one in the passing lane was Chris Mitchell. Stieber driving on Nenig. Foster with it now, back to Stieber. Pulls up, can he drop it down? He will. Owen Stieber with his 3rd field goal of the evening. Almost to double digits. Pass inside to Gresh, and it'll go off of Gresh's fingertips. It'll go the direction of Southwest. Number 35, Isaiah Rush, checking in for the Trojans. Caden Bruley will go to the bench. 3:05 remaining in the first. 33-27, Triton's with the lead. Stieber, mid-ranger, knocks it down. Owen Stieber having a good night shooting. Mitchell pulling up, can't knock it down. While a team gets another offensive rebound and a foul. It's going to go against number 20, Connor Piletsky, his second. Good on the first. He's up to 2. Good on the second, so he's up to 3, all on free throws. Ethan Walla team again with 3. Approaching the 2:30 mark in the first half. Stieber pulling up for 3, off on that one. Ball poked loose, he gets the offensive rebound. Gets poked away by Lawton, and the pass goes to Garrett Gresh, keeping the play alive. Mitchell couldn't draw the foul, but 2 points for Chris Mitchell. He's up to 5. Triton's back up to an 8-point lead. Danforth looking for someone, gets tipped by Mitchell, and out of bounds. It'll stay Southwest ball. Inbound goes to Szymanski. Now Foster with it. Tipped by Nenig, and it'll go off Szymanski, out of bounds. Notre Dame reclaims possession. Chris Mitchell running the point for the Tritons. Kicks it to Walla team. Mitchell pulls up for 3. Bang! Chris Mitchell hits his second 3 of the night, and he's up to 8. Triton's taking an 11-point lead. Danforth gets blocked. Here come the Tritons inside. Walla team, no good. Gets tipped a little bit there by Southwest. Couldn't quite see who it was. Stieber, a step back. Cannot get that one to go. Hauled in by Chris Mitchell. Bring it up, a Euro step. Can't get the layup to go there. Stieber behind the back. Holds onto it, drives, kicks it to Szymanski. No, that was to, Schoonover Vivians. And an offensive foul. It will go against Szymanski. That's his second. Cole Bizdaka checking in for Szymanski. We're under the 1 minute mark. Triton's up 40-29 over the Southwest Trojans. Mitchell to Walla team. Nennig in the corner, 3-point shot off the side iron. A little bit too much on that one. 30 seconds remaining in the first. Can the Tritons pull away, or will Southwest? Looks like they'll take the last shot. Try and go into the half with some momentum. Stieber can launch from deep range. He'll just try and take some clock away. We're at 10 seconds. Stieber catches the screen, steps back, over to Bizdaka for 3 off the mark. And that'll be halftime. 40-29 is the score. Tritons with the lead at halftime. We'll be back with some scores and stats from the first half. Back from halftime, Triton's leading 40-29 over the Southwest Trojans. Some scores from the first half. Leading the Tritons was Garrett Gresh with 9. Emmett Lawton and Chris Mitchell both had 8. Danny Nenig and Daniel Hornacek both had 3 in the first, as well as Ethan Wallateam hitting 3 free throws. Keegan King, George Kress, and Luke Warden all with 2. And Triton's in foul trouble, both Keegan King and George Kress with 3. For the Trojans, they were led by Owen Stieber with 13. We knew coming into this one the guy could shoot, and he's scoring almost at will for the Trojans in the first half. We've seen bigger numbers in games, but Stieber's getting up there. He's got 13 for the Trojans. Braden Schoonover-Vivians with 6, as well as David Danforth with 5. Giovanni Szymanski and Connor Pitleski held only 2 points in the first half, as well as J.C. Foster only hitting 1 free throw. Only 2 Trojans in foul trouble, Szymanski and Pitleski, both with 2. Again, story from the first half, Owen Stieber with 13 first half points. George Kress had 3 fouls early, so he's on the bench. We'll see if he comes out to start the second half. Be interesting if he does. If he does, he'll have to play a little bit more cautious not to pick up 2 more fouls. Otherwise, he will foul out of this one. Statistically, he's up there in most fouls in the conference. When he's on the floor, he can be a lethal force for the Tritons offensively and defensively. But he can't do that when he's off the court, obviously. But that's part of his, he plays aggressive defense, and sometimes, you'll get called for a foul on some of them, and George is no exception to that. So the halftime buzzer is about to sound, and we're ready for second half basketball. Tritons again leading 40-29 to start. I believe it'll be Southwest ball. It will be Southwest starting with possession of the ball in their road grays, moving left to right. The Tritons in their home whites will be going right to left. George Kress is on the floor, along with the rest of the usual starters. Keegan King as well out there with 3. J.C. Foster for 3, short, hauled in by Szymanski and a loose ball. Keegan King hauling in the rebound. Pass goes up to Gresh. Cross-court pass to Kress. Nenig, Mitchell. Down low to Gresh again. Backing down Szymanski. Over to Nenig in the corner. 3-point shot off the mark. Hauled in by Keegan King. The dish to Nenig. Couldn't get that one to go. Got stuffed a little bit by the base of the rim. It'll go out of bounds off of Southwest. Notre Dame keeping possession of the ball. Nenig kicking it to Mitchell in the corner. Gets it to Gresh. And it'll go off of Gresh out of bounds. So we're through almost a minute of this second half. No points yet on the board. Pitleski driving and gets it to go. Connor Pitleski gets his first bucket of the second half. He only had 2 in the first half, getting his second bucket a lot more quickly. Fadeaway Jay just rolls out. Kress gets the rebound. Another three-point shot from Mitchell. Bang! Chris Mitchell gets his third three of the night. He's up to 11. Three-point shot. Danforth on the other end. David Danforth with his second three of the night. Up to 8. Nenig pass to Mitchell, driving to Gresh. Draws the foul and one. Does it count? Yes, I believe it will. Foul's going to go against J.C. Foster, his first. Garrett Gresh is good, so he's up to 12, including that free throw. And the Tritons are up to a 12-point lead over the Trojans. Kick to Szymanski, driving down the lane. Giovanni Szymanski throwing it down, the 6'4" senior. And some life into this Southwest bench. Tipped away, a 2-on-1. Here comes Stieber, and a transition bucket for Owen Stieber. He's up to 15. A timeout called by Notre Dame. That dunk by Giovanni Szymanski just lit a fire under everyone on this Southwest team, and you can definitely feel the momentum shifting. What was once a 12-point lead quickly cut down to an 8-point lead with 15:42 remaining in the second. Tritons need to call a timeout, trying to stop that momentum shift. See what they can do coming out of that timeout. Again, 15:42 remaining in the second. Giovanni Szymanski coming down the lane, and one of the taller guys in this Southwest lineup. He got up there, that's for sure, and threw it down with authority. (46-38). Tritons with the lead. And they'll take possession of the ball. No substitutions, it seems, for either side. All starters out there and accounted for. So Chris Mitchell will take the inbound and he'll kick it to Keegan King. Pass gets tipped, and here comes Owen Stieber. Transition opportunity, kicks to Foster. Now to Danforth, a three-point shot. David Danforth, his third three of the night. Southwest definitely has momentum. There's no debating that. But just on the other end, Chris Mitchell knocks down a two. You can feel that energy still coming from the Southwest bench. A foul. It'll go against Chris Mitchell, his first. 15 minutes exactly remaining in the second. Inbound goes to Foster now, Pitleski with it. He'll drive, kick to Szymanski, and a travel going against Giovanni Szymanski. Giovanni Szymanski, an interesting prospect out of Southwest, a standout receiver. Actually had a devastating knee injury against Notre Dame in the 2019 season. He's come back, recovered from it, and definitely is looking explosive tonight. Forcing a turnover there. Pitleski. A three-point shot just rolls out by Foster. Triton's pushing it up. Gresh gets it inside to King, feeds it to Kress, off the glass, 2 points. George Kress, he's up to 4. Triton's with a 9-point lead. Ball gets poked by Keegan King. It's a 3-on-3, gets tipped, but George Kress comes back to clean it up. A 3-point shot. Chris Mitchell off the mark, hauled in by Kress, gets it to Nenig. Nenig will drive. It'll get blocked out of bounds. Staying Notre Dame ball. (50-41) remaining. Or excuse me, 50-41 is the score of 13-42 remaining. Mitchell gets it to Gresh. He can shoot the 3 off the mark on that one, though. Hauled in by David Danforth. Danforth blocked by Gresh, and he saves it, too. King, nice feed to Kress. Couldn't get it to fall. And a timeout called by Southwest with 13-12 remaining in the second. Triton's with a 9-point lead. They stopped the bleeding after that momentum shift, and they are still sitting with a 9-point lead. It'll be Southwest ball coming back from the timeout. You're watching Triton basketball on YouTube. Back from timeout. Southwest with possession. Petletsky with it. Gets tipped by Keegan King. Transition opportunity and a foul. Giovanni Szymanski. Keegan King looked like he was going to get up there, but Szymanski said no. He'll get called for a foul, his third. King, good on the first. He's up to 3. Just off on the second. Stieber with it up top, Nenig on him. Screen by by Szymanski, 3-point shot, no good. Staying with Southwest though, Szymanski no good. Hauled in by Gresh. Mitchell feeds it to King. Pulls up, mid-ranger, can't knock it down, still loose. George Kress hauling in the rebound. Nenig for 3, a bang! Danny Nenig hits a 3, he's up to 6 for the Tritons as they take a 13-point lead. Hard screen set by Petletsky, poked away by Nenig, but he'll stay with Southwest. Tipped again by King, inside to Petletsky. Kress tried to wall up, but Petletsky gets it to fall. He's up to 6. King down low, spinning, tries to get it in, and he does. Keegan King up to 5 now for the Tritons as they take a 13-point lead. Szymanski losing the handle on it. Gets to Stieber. Pitleski driving, and ball goes out of bounds. It'll stay Southwest ball. Schoonover Vivians and Caden Bruley checking in. Foster and Szymanski will take a seat. Inside, Schoonover Vivians, no good. Crest rising up to get the rebound, but it gets ripped away by Schoonover Vivians. Inside, Garrett Gresh, 2 points. He's up to, count it, 5, 7, 9, 11, 14 for the Tritons. A lot of circles I had to count on that one. Having himself a night. His high this year is 26 in the season opening win against Menasha. Foster gets it to Pitleski. Stieber in the corner, pulls up, can't knock it down. Gets his own offensive rebound. Feed to Danforth, 3-point shot, gets it to go. David Danforth with his 4th three. And the 5'10" junior, I believe, with 14. Triton's up by 10 with 10:18 remaining. We'll be back after this timeout. Back from timeout, 10:18 remaining in the second. Tritons with the ball. Garrett Gresh swinging it to Nenig. He'll rise up, just rolls out. So 10 minutes remaining, still a 10-point game. Danforth driving baseline. Bruley can't knock it down, and Keegan King comes away with the rebound. Trying to push up the tempo. George Cress gets another offensive rebound. Gets another offensive rebound and a foul. It'll stay on the floor. It'll go against number 24, Caden Bruley, his first. Inbound goes to Gresh, now to Cress. Mitchell, he'll shoot the three, bang! Chris Mitchell, his 4th three of the night. He's got 16 for the Tritons. Pitleski driving, can't get it to fall. Ball still loose, Nenig chases it down. Trojans got back there in numbers defensively. George Cress feeds it to Nenig in the corner, 3-point shot, bang! Danny Nenig. Triton's making it rain from 3 tonight. Count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 threes tonight for the Tritons. All loose. Nenig tipped it from Stieber. Stieber driving, a loose ball. Here comes Keegan King. He'll rise up there, no good. And he tried to get high up there. Just slipped off of his fingers. Foul's going to go against Chris Mitchell, his second. Triton's with a, let's see if I can do some mental math here. 16-point lead. Stieber gets tipped by Nenig. Hauled in by Garrett Gresh. Here comes George Kress, gets it to Mitchell. Nenig for three, off the mark. Hauled in by Schoonover Vivians. Mitchell with it. His pass gets tipped. Pitleski. Was trying to get past Chris Mitchell with some nice handles, but timeout called by Southwest. 7:32 remaining in the second. Triton's lead 64-48. We'll be back after this timeout. Tritons will roll out a lineup of Lawton, Hornacek, King, Kress, and Gresh. Trojans coming out with a lineup of Foster, Pitleski, Bruley, Stieber, and Cole Bizdaka. A foul on the shot will go against Keegan King. That's his fourth. 7:22 remaining. Luke Warden coming to the scorer's table. Warden will check in for King. Stieber will inbound it. Gets it to Pitleski. Foster over to Stieber. Back to Pitleski. A lot of movement on this possession. Pitleski for three off the mark. And out of bounds. It'll stay Triton ball. 7:05 remaining in the second. Grass over to Lawton, a three-point shot off the mark. Gresh hauling in the rebound, rising up there off the glass, 2 points. Garrett Gresh, I have run out of two-point field goal circles to fill in on this score sheet, as the Tritons take their lead up to 18. Bizdaka for three, off the mark, and hauled in by Hornacek. Gresh with it on the wing. Gets it to Hornacek. Kress. Back to Hornacek. Lawton. Warden fed inside to Kress. Rising up for three. Bang! George Kress hits a three. He's up to 7. The Tritons with a 21-point lead, starting to pull away. Under 6 minutes remaining in the game. Pitleski driving, and he'll drop it in. He's got 8. Lawton to Hornacek. He'll drive in the lane. Gonna get it to go? No. Here comes Pitleski, and nice steal there by George Kress. Kress rising and puts it in. He's got 9. He only had 2 in the first half. He's got 7 here in the second. And a timeout called by Southwest. Triton's up 71-50 with 5:05 remaining in the second. We'll be back after this timeout. You're watching Triton basketball on YouTube. Back from timeout, 5:05 remaining in regulation. Tritons have pulled away. They're up by 21. Stieber trying to drive. Tight defense in the lane there by the Tritons. Danforth gets it poked away by Kress and a steal. Kress still with it. Gets it to Hornacek. Now, Walla team, he gets his pass tipped. Three-point shots, Stieber. Great shooter for the Trojans tonight. Knocks down his second 3. Warden driving baseline, gets it to Kress, and no foul called on that one. Stieber, three-point shot off the mark. Hauled in by Walla team. Kress tried to pass it, but couldn't. And a timeout called by Southwest. It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. So George Kress, he's got 9 over his career, including those 9 points. He's now amassed 722. That's good for 7th. 108 points away from taking over number 6 all time. Garrett Gresh close to getting that number, well, close to the 700 club. He's got a lot of points tonight. He's got 16 tonight, amassing his career total to 644. He could be joining the 700-point club very soon. A three-point shot. Stieber just rolls out. Hauled in by Kress. Hornacek inside to Walla team. Now Warden rising up. Luke Warden. He's up to 4 now. And the lead back up to 20 for the Tritons. Pitleski driving, no good. Rebounded by Walla team. Hornacek with a Euro step gets it to Walla team, still loose. Kress on the ground, it'll get called for a travel. Tim Turek and Hogan Anderson checking in. George Kress. His night likely over. Emmett Lawton also coming off the floor. Pitleski for three. No good. Off of Bizdaka, out of bounds. Turek with it. Gets tipped, and here comes Pitleski. Gets tipped by Hornacek, and that'll go as a steal. He chased it from going out of bounds. Anderson to Walla team. Hornacek over to Walla team. To Warden for three. Bang! Luke Warden for three. He's got 7. That's a new career high. Max Rader and Braden Curtin will check in. Triton's up by 23. 76-53 is the score with 2:21 remaining in the second half. With this win, and it looks like they're inching towards it, the Tritons will move to 12-4 on the season. They'll play at Pewaukee. They're one of the better teams in the state. Blocked by Tim Turek. Yes, the Tritons will travel to Pewaukee tomorrow. Again, one of the better teams in the state. Be a tough test. They'll move again to 12-4 with the loss for the Trojans. They'll drop to 0-7. Still seeking their first win of the season. Skenador with it now. He kicks it over to Russell. Bone with it. Not a lot of options opening up for the Trojans here in the late minutes. A turnover forced by Tim Turek. Daniel Hornacek gets it to Rader. Fade away, no good. Still up in the air and gets hauled in by the Trojans. We're at the 1:30 mark. Bone launching a deep three, no good. Hauled in, Tim Turek behind the back. He'll go and lay it in, Tim Turek. A behind the back play on the transition. Triton's up to a 25-point lead. Play still live, hauled in by Rader. The tallest guy on the floor tonight got up there and got a big rebound. That one got blocked. We're under a minute remaining in this one. Inbound goes to Anderson for three. Bang! Hogan Anderson for three. The Tritons extend their lead to 81-53. A foul It'll go against Max Rader. His first, team's only 4th. Bone off on the first. Off the back iron again. Skenador hauls it in. And Josh Martinez gets 2 points. Hard screen set by Curtin. Hornacek driving into the lane. He's up to 5. Triton's with a 28-point lead. And a turnover. Curtin with the behind-the-back play. Inside, Rader comes back out off the glass. 2 points. Max Rader gets the Tritons up to 85. Tritons will get a 30-point victory over the Southwest Trojans by way of 85-55. Tritons move to 12-4. Trojans dropping to 0-7. Leading scorers tonight, Emmett Lawton had 8. Danny Nenig, he got up to 9 points with 3 threes. Chris Mitchell had, let's count them, 4 threes and 16 total points. Daniel Hornacek had 5. Tim Turek had 2. Ethan Wallateam had 3. Hogan Anderson had 3. Keegan King with 5. Braden Curtin did not score. George Kress, he had 9. Max Rader had 2. Luke Warden had 7. And Garrett Gresh, a lot of 2-point field goals for him tonight. Let's count it: 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 16 total points for Garrett Gresh. Now for the Southwest Trojans, David Danforth had 3 threes. He gets 14 points on the night. J.C. Russell with a sole 1 point. Connor Pitleski had 8 points. Owen Stieber had a good night scoring. 3, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 points for Owen Stieber. Braden Schoonover Vivians with 6 points. Giovanni Szymanski had 4 points, and Josh Martinez, coming off the bench, had 2 points for the Trojans. That'll end tonight's game. Again, Triton's coming out with an 85-55 victory over the Southwest Trojans and claim their 3rd conference victory. And I'll just about wrap it up for our coverage tonight. For Principal Patrick Brown, Assistant Principal Greg Masaryk, President Dr. Tom Kiley, Athletic Director Matt Koenig, and Andrew Pekarik, I'm Joey Bonadonna. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one.